All right, go on.
Oh, this is, I believe, out in Utah.
Like, you met this person in Utah? Or you met
him in prison.
Okay.
They killed his whole family, and it was all over putting Timmy in school. It's like before Waco. I'm trying to think of the name of what this was.
Like the government did?
Yeah, it was all over making Timmy go to a public school. And
who's Timmy? Like, he was just like
just a kid. They lived out in the woods, and they didn't bother a soul. And they wanted them to put their kids in public school, and they said no, they were going to homeschool their kids.
Well, I heard it's actually illegal. We were just talking about that. So, like, you're obligated to put your kids in the bullshit system, even though they're trying to erase certain parts of history.
Well, remember, all history is written by the victor.
His story.
Yeah. But that's the victor tells their story the way they want it told. That doesn't mean it's accurate.
Right? Like, they act like we didn't slaughter all these people.
Timmy ended up in a wheelchair. He was dead from the waist down. But they killed his father right in front of him. They attacked the house. And Timmy got a gun, was shooting back. It was a big thing before Waco.
What's Waco?
Waco's where they went in and they screwed up, and they were trying to put gas in the building, and the gas caught on fire and blew up. Sometimes the government does things for its own reasons. The same thing, it's like the government, all you got to do is look up the Homestead, Florida. And back in the 70s, the CIA flew in tons and tons of heroin. Not pot, but tons and tons.
How do you know
heroin.
that?
Because it's all documented. I know personally about it.
Well, that's what they're invading some of the other countries for, I mean, like, they're, like, world known to be, like, the main supplier of heroin.
Yeah.
And we're at war with them. I mean, it's kind of ironic.
Well,
if not a big fat joke. Or a facade, should you say.
The government is an entity unto itself, and the people actually come in secondary. I mean, the whole thing is that if you read October Surprise, go on the computer, there's hundreds and hundreds of pages written on it, if not thousands. And if you realize that everything that Mike Riconosciuto did say is true, where in the article they try to say, if what he's saying is true, bottom line is it's 100% true. The government is not our buddy.
Not our buddy.
No, it's not.
I like that.
He said George Bush was the one that delivered the $30 million payment to the Iranians. This is back in like 1981.
And what was that over?
Holding hostages till after the election. They didn't want Jimmy Carter to get credit for getting the hostages released because if he would have, they think he would have won the election and not Ronald Reagan.
Oh, man.
And the powers that be were sick of Jimmy Carter. Jimmy Carter was a bleeding heart liberal to the max. And he really didn't do a damn bit of good for anybody. And Ronald Reagan really wasn't any better for all the credit they give him. He was the one that brought in NAFTA, which caused all the jobs to leave. Because you remember, in the second time he ran for election, he was running against Ross Perot. And Ross Perot said then that NAFTA would be a giant sucking sound. It will be your jobs being sucked below the border. And this was told to us in 1985, and it's proven to be 100% true.
NAFTA.
Huh?
NAFTA.
North American Free Trade Agreement. Trump was going to pull us out of it. Okay.
Or he said he was?